Alright guys, welcome to the podcast. It's myself, Luke Mesiti, and
Josh Mesiti.
and we are the owners of Mesiti Bodyworks, business partners and brothers.
Yeah.
And I've obviously decided to do my Bodyworks and Beyond journey, and this is essentially a part of it. And it's something that I want to do is do podcasts with like-minded people. And it was only right that the first guest on the show is my business partner and my brother, and my other half in everything we do, and we've built our brand and all of our success together. So it was only right that we he was the first guest on the show. So welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah. Why I decided to start this podcast, essentially, you've all been following the journey. So, I want to show you behind the scenes of the workshop, and I want to give you a little insight on, just from behind the scenes without the workshop pressure of what it takes to run this business, and a little bit about us and some things you didn't know. So, yeah, we'll go for about an hour and a half and just have a chat, and hopefully you can follow along for the journey. Why doing this together as brothers felt right? Do you want to start with that?
To me, like, who else can you trust more than your brother?
Yeah.
Like, it's just right. Like, it says it in the question. Why else? I couldn't trust anyone else. When we were growing up, just the discipline, just everything. We had the same mindset. So, like, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. We're almost identical on paper, but two very, very different people. But yeah, we've been raised in the same household. We've got the same core values.
Very different.
Like Josh said, who else can you trust rather than your brother? So, we know there's not going to be any sneaky business going on. Everything is laid out in front of us, and it's all fair and square.
I don't even have to look at the bank accounts, and I just trust him. You know what I mean? Like, the trust is there. Like, he's not going to take money. I'm not going to take money. There's just trust.
Yeah, absolutely. Trust is definitely the biggest thing, and accountability and being able to rely on family in such times of pressure is, it has its ups and downs, but through all those ups and downs, he's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you can't hold grudges. There's always going to be working with family. There's always going to be little niggly problems. There's always going to be issues. We're brothers. Brothers fight. Brothers punch on. It's normal.
We'll touch on a little bit of that a little bit later.
I'm getting excited.
Definitely. What's your very first memory of being in a workshop?
In a workshop?
Yeah.
My first memory of being in a workshop was being in Dad's workshop, riding my little Pee-wee 50 around.
I remember that too.
Dad, he got me a Pee-wee 50 when I was about 4 years old, and on my school holidays, because I was such a rat bag of a child, my mum would send me to the workshop.
Getting out of the house.
I'd just be...
You're going to work with your father.
Yeah. I'd be riding the motorbike around the workshop while the pedal beaters and painters are trying to work, and I'm just there zooming around, doing their heads in. That was my first memories, and just, Dad letting me sand an old car down, like, one of the loan cars or something.
Did you?
Yeah, just a write-off or something. I remember sanding. It was a red ute.
I was only really
young. He gave me a bit of sandpaper. I just started sanding it. I don't know what I was doing, but...
I was only young back then. I was only like in my early,
Yeah, you'd have been 1, 2, 3.
I still remember the shop, but my earliest memory is playing cricket in Dad's workshop.
Yeah, using the 60-litre drums.
Yeah, and I remember going up to the panel beaters, and all the panel beaters back in the day had these nude calendars on their toolboxes, and I used to go around and go, wow.
Mad.
So that was my first memory of being in a workshop, and it definitely lives rent free in my head. I can still see that calendar.
I remember the calendars.
Yeah, they were great. They were great. Even our nonno had them in his workshop too.
Oh yeah, they were everywhere.
Back in Condor Park.
Old school days.
Yeah. Did you ever think we'd end up running a business together?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did. When I didn't think early on, but when you became a panel beater,
it got real.
I pushed you to be a panel beater because I wanted to do this. You know what I mean? Like, there was no one else I would have done it with. I pushed you in that direction so we could do this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I wanted to be a painter.
So there was no chance. Like,
I
what's
wanted
the
to be
point
a
of having
painter.
two painters?
I like painting.
I'm already a painter. There's no point.
I really like painting. I used to paint my bikes and stuff and all different things. And even for your 21st birthday, I built that little green S15.
Yeah,
Remember?
I remember that. That
I
was
really
good.
enjoy. I got my Evo up there that I've got like 95% finished. So
Yeah, that was good.
I really like painting. I didn't think we would run a business. I thought it would be too hard and too out of reach, even after becoming a panel beater.
Yeah, the cost factor, like
Yeah.
it's an expensive setup. Like we never thought we'd have the capital or whatever to do it.
Yeah.
But I knew we had the skill set. I knew we had the mind, the
mindset,
drive,
yeah.
the discipline.
Yeah.
We had all the attributes. It just
Yeah.
we needed a bit of capital behind us
Yeah.
to try and
we make
setting
it
up
work.
a smash repair custom body shop is. It's
Yeah.
fucking expensive.
Especially to set it up nicely, and we're still far, far away from the way we actually want to be as a workshop. We're years away from that, but we are very well set up. We've got good equipment, and it's just the beginning. But yeah, I thought it would be too far out of reach, and gaining the capital was just one thing. But we did it, and we're doing it, and it's just the beginning. We're on our 5th year now, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been good.
What's something people would be surprised to know about you?
To know about me?
Yeah, what's something that
They'd be surprised that I've got more muscles than you. Nah, I'm joking.
in the wrong areas.
Yeah, definitely. What people would be surprised to know about me? Oh fuck, I don't know, bro. Like
Put you on
people
the
know
spot.
me. Yeah, like I don't know. What do people?
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, like what you see is what you get. I don't beat around the bush. I don't know. That's
Looking at you, I don't know, just say you're into fishing.
Oh,
People
I
might
love
not
my
know.
fishing. Yeah, like that's my outlet. I love my fishing. I love my fast cars. If you don't know much about me, I love fishing. I love my fast cars, and I love my family and my kids.
Yeah.
Like that's me. That's me in a nutshell. And obviously, I bust my ass at work every day.
Yeah,
Like,
without
there's
a
no
doubt.
compromise there.
Yeah, no, well, that's definitely, they know that about you.
What
Don't
about
worry.
you?
Something that people would be surprised to know about me. It'll be hard because I'm putting everything online at the moment, so
Yeah, that's what I thought it'd be hard too.
everyone sort of knows what I'm doing. I guess one thing that I don't share a lot is I play golf.
Take it.
I don't know, another thing that they might not know about me is I'm very intuitive. I just know what to do when to do it, and that's just a gift. So yeah, that's something that people would probably not know about me. I've just got this intuition of knowing what to do, when to do, how to do, and it's gotten me this far, and I don't overthink things, and I just go with the flow. I trust in the process, and it's worked out for me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you swing a golf club? You can't even move your arms.
Oh, it's been a minute. I've
You
got to do a
don't
bit of
wanna
stretching.
play golf. You can't even swing.
I haven't played for about 2-3 months actually, so we'll find out. We'll find out soon. So, who is Mesiti Bodyworks? What does Mesiti Bodyworks actually stand for?
It stands for our family, bro. Like really,
Yeah.
it's our family name on our business. Like it's our last name. Like it's me, it's you, it's dad, it's mom. It's our family.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Mesiti Bodyworks is one big family
Very proud of the name.
that do high end work.
Yeah.
And no compromise. See? Zinks.
Yeah. No compromise. No shortcuts. And we're not afraid to have hard conversations to get the job done correctly and the way we want it. In between each other, in between the staff, we've got a certain way we want to do things, and if you're not part of that, then you don't fit in at the shop.
No.
And all the boys are aware of that, and we've got a good little crew, and it's just a matter of us, managing that. But yeah, we stand for quality, we stand for efficiency, we stand for high customer satisfaction. What else? Just doing things once, doing them right. That's our motto. And
We're transparent. We're honest people.
Yeah.
We don't beat around the bush.
Yeah.
We're honest. Like what you see is what you get. Like if we tell you it's going to be one way, it's going to be that way. We're not going to go and be
do shortcuts
when there's no shortcuts. It's, you get what we say we're going to deliver.
Usually you get more, to be honest.
Well, true.
Yeah, usually you get more than what
Yeah,
we say.
yeah.
So that's a given.
We're straight up honest people. Like,
Yeah.
one thing about me is I fucking hate liars.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand how, you know, if another business or whatever try and beat the customer around the bush.
Yeah.
You know, like, just be honest and just do the right thing by the customer.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
You know?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Do you want to answer that? Why you hate being called just a smash repairer, or do you want to ask? Do you want to just move on to the next one? So I'll just chop this up.
Well, we're not just a smash repairer.
Yeah.
We're a custom, you know.
Yeah.
We do. We do. Most of our work is custom stuff, really,
Yeah.
like resprays and stuff. So, like, yeah, if you, we do smash repairs, which it's, you know,
It's our bread and butter.
It's our bread and butter.
Yeah.
It keeps the business going, really.
Yeah. But we're definitely more than just a smash repairer. We like to set standards higher than what we think the industry.
We're a boutique custom body shop. That's what we are.
Yeah. So definitely not just a smash repairer.
Yeah.
The difference between volume shops versus pride-driven work. And we've worked in those shops.
Yeah, we've been in those shops, and it just makes me sick. It made me want to quit the trade, to be honest, because the shit that they do.
Yeah.
Like the volume shops, I'll tell you how it works, right? So the insurance companies sign up panel shops to do jobs for average cost of repair, and then they get a certain amount of jobs per week. Say the shop will get 50 jobs. Bro, the aircon better turn back on.
It's on, it's just not on powerful.
Yeah, so the shop will get 50 jobs guaranteed from the insurance company a week, but they got to guarantee the insurance company, but they're going to do them for an average cost, like a cheap cost.
Fixed cost, yeah.
Which means corners are cut.
Yeah.
Everything.
Corners are cut from start to finish.
Everything in the whole process is just a rush.
Yeah.
It's just wrong.
Yeah.
And this is why people need to get choice of repairer on their policy, because when they tell you to go to these repairers, I'm telling you now, your car's getting rushed.
Yeah.
Your car's getting aftermarket parts, secondhand parts, broken parts glued back together. It's just everything about it. We've been there,
rubbish.
we've seen it, we've worked in it, and it made me sick.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but what do you reckon?
No, I couldn't agree more, and there's not really much more to say on that topic, to be honest. So yeah, we've seen it all, and we're totally different to that, and we treat every car like our own. We treat every car with love. We don't rush anything. We fucking work quick, but we don't rush the job.
We treat every car like our own.
Yeah.
We treat every car like our own.
We come in early, we stay late, and we get shit done. We don't rush, but we work quick. People are always quite fascinated about how quick we do the jobs, but it's never through shortcuts. It's just through honest, hard work. You know, so that's the difference, and it's constantly refining. Even when the cars are finished, we quality control the jobs. You know, there might be something that on a fit up or a scan or whatever that we're not happy with, and we fix it. And we do our total best to allow a good customer experience with not having to bring the car back over minor issues.
Yeah.
What type of jobs do you love taking on?
What type of jobs do I like taking on? I don't mind.
Easy ones.
Huh? Easy ones. There's no easy ones. No, I don't mind. I don't mind taking on any type. I'm not afraid to take on any type of job, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'll gladly take on anything. I'm not scared. Like my ability, like I'm confident with my ability to take on any sort of job. Yeah. So that's what we doesn't really bother me.
We do everything.
We do everything, and we're not scared to do anything really.
Yeah.
Like,
I can answer that from a business point of view.
Yeah.
The sort of jobs I like to take on are like 35 and 34 GTRs because they're relatively clean, and they're just as a business decision, they're good jobs. As a business decision compared to restorations and full rebuilds,
the 32s are a bit rusty.
Yeah, the 32s, we get a lot of 32s, and they're fucking a lot of work. So, but we love doing them.
Yeah.
We love doing them, and their doors are just always very hard to get right through the center. They're a nightmare.
Yeah.
So we'll spend sometimes 3-4 days just on one door getting it right. So just repairing it. So, yeah.
That's unpaid, mind you. Like
you can only quote so much to repair a door. So
like we get all these GDR festivals. We go to all these shows, and we look at the cars, and like you can see who spent the time. And,
correct.
You know,
and
like
there's plenty of good ones out there.
we don't pick on people's work or
No.
whatnot, but we
can see.
we can see it.
Yeah.
We got the trained eye to see what goes on out there.
Yeah. If someone had never heard of us, how would you explain to them? Say you just met someone for the first time and they asked what you did, what's your business?
Oh, I'd tell them I'm a custom body shop, smash repairer, that I do the highest quality work, second to none.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you want your car fixed, if you smash your car and you want it fixed and you want it done right, come here.
Yeah.
If you want your custom respray done, you want to win awards, come here.
Yeah.
Everything and anything high end, like if you want the top notch work, you come here.
Yeah, correct. I would say, for me, Mesiti Bodyworks is an extension of Josh and I, and in saying that, an extension of us is we hold ourselves to the highest of accountability, and it reflects in our work. And if you want someone that's accountable, you want someone that can communicate with, and you want someone that's honest and loyal and trustworthy, Mesiti Bodyworks is the brand. So yeah. Growing up around the trade, what do you remember much about Dad, you know, being a business and you know, like, do you remember much about like your being a kid and wanting to do it? Is it something you wanted to do from a young age? Or?
Oh, look, not really, no. I wasn't really into cars until I got my L's. Like, Dad was in the smash repair industry, but I wasn't really like into it, you know what I mean? I wanted to play soccer. I wanted to be a soccer player. I wanted to be a soccer star. Yeah. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, you and I both.
Soccer was number one for me, and everything else was just, I don't care.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was the same.
I turned 16, I got my license. Yeah. I got my car. Yeah. And I was like, I can modify this.
Yeah. Cold air intake.
It just went downhill, snowballed, and just, you know, it just snowballed crazy. So
sound systems,
wheels,
coilovers, lights, and I watched you do it, and it prompted me to do the same.
Yeah, and then, you know, once I got into the car scene, I started working with Dad. How old was I?
17.
I left school twice.
Yeah, you started working with Dad before you had your P's?
Yeah, I think in year 9. I think I left school halfway through year 9 or something. I went to work with Dad because I couldn't handle school. I just didn't like it. It wasn't for me. I like using my hands. Yeah. Anyways, I went working with Dad. He just made me rub bumper bar after bumper bar after bumper bar. And, you know, I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going back to school.
And that was no better.
I went back to school, it lasted another year.
I said, fuck this
and
again.
I said, fuck this shit, I'm going back. And then, you know, I think Dad tried to prove a point. Like,
he did.
He just made me rub bumper bars just to rub it in, like, you know, like,
this is what you're gonna get.
This ain't easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what he did fucking worked.
It worked. I went back to school.
Come back with a fire
I matured a little bit, and I was like, you know what? When I was ready to leave, I actually met my wife the day before I left. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I need to make money. I need to make money to impress this girl.
Not that she's into that. She just, as a young guy.
You can't take a girl out without money.
That's right. As a young
in school,
guy.
what am I going to take her out?
Yeah,
like, you know,
$20.
Take her to fucking Macca's or something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
I said, Dad, you know, I'm done with school. I'm going to come to work, and I'm ready for it. And you know what, bro? I fucking knuckled down. Yeah. And I became what I pushed, like,
you had a lot of success in a short time.
Up.
Yeah, you had a lot of success in a short time.
There was no giving up.
He bought his first house at 21 years old. He saved his money. He really turned his, I wouldn't say turned his life around, but stuck a firecracker up his ass and
fucking hope it did.
And you know, got going. I remember growing up around the trade. I would say, obviously, like we spoke about, being around Dad's workshop, and obviously our grandfather's workshop with our uncles, Joe and Steve Riffer. So, and for me, I never knew I wanted to be in the trade. I wanted to be an architect. I loved drawing houses, but I loved hanging out with my Uncle Jeff and seeing his cars, and he was always in the auto salon, and you know that.
He was the cool uncle.
Yeah, that always lived rent free in my head, and then, you know, once I decided that I wanted to be a panel beater, it was pretty cool to be able to even go work with him and you know, just have a good relationship with him. So we ended up becoming like more like brothers than we did uncle and nephew. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, Uncle Steve, my grandfather on the Maltese side, and then my dad. You know, I just sort of remember those men around the trade. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in the industry.
Yeah, yeah. What about your apprenticeship years? Like your reality versus your expectations? Like,
bro, I got drilled, My expectations were I was going to go to work and just
Paint hectic cars.
just paint mad cars, you know,
Yeah.
and just do like show car finishes on smash repair jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It was hard work, man. Like Dad really hammered me when I was an apprentice. Like,
Yeah.
and it's what's made me to like what I am today. Like there was no days off. You know what I'm like with days off.
I do.
I did not.
He takes it very
I was
personal.
not. Oh fucking oath.
Like my dad does.
I was not allowed to have days off. Like I was
Yeah.
sick. My dad, obviously I worked with my dad. My dad would drag me out of bed. We're going to work. There's no sick days. You know what I mean? Unless I was like dying.
Yeah.
But there was no sick days. So
Yeah.
like now I'm like that now. One of my boys, or even Luke, like if someone's
Yeah, I
sick,
can't even-
I start firing up.
I had
Like,
one day off last year and I got in trouble for
I
it.
take it personal. Like, dude, like come to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, the apprenticeship days it was very hard. It was hard work, and like, you know, you got tradesmen around you. You got to listen.
Yeah. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Do what you're told.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm glad I had my dad. That was my like my boss.
Because he was upskilling you in
He
all
was
that.
teaching me everything
You
the
weren't just
right
doing-
way.
You weren't just doing shit, driving
Not
cars
like these
around.
bodgies out there, you know what I mean? Or teaching every young kid. That's why all these young guys coming through, they don't know what
They've
they're
got no
doing.
idea, yeah.
Because the guys teaching them don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a fucking ripple effect.
It's a very big ripple effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, the apprenticeship was hard, man. Like it's, you know, it's not sunshine and rainbows. That's probably the hardest time you'll go through,
Fucking oath,
other
bro.
than opening a business. I
Apprenticeship
think.
for me was fucking tough.
Yeah,
Like,
I give you shit.
the first 2.5 years, as I got into my third year, I really started coming good. But my first year, I didn't really work on a whole bunch of cars. Like I just stripped down and fit up, and I didn't even really work with a tradesman. And then in the second year, I got put with my tradesman, and he was great. And I started really pushing, but I started getting too cocky. I was like a bull out of a gate, and I started making a lot of just dumb mistakes. I scratched a lot of jobs, fitting up. Like it was just, you know, I got a little bit complacent. Like I'd put so much effort in my repairs, and then on the fit ups, I would get complacent, and it was just something that I had to work on. And this poor guy had to, you know, fucking drill me and think about what you do and think about, you know, the mistake before it happens. And there was days where we fucking, yeah, you'd still do. There was days where we were all going to work in the same car, and I'd just be sitting in the back, and Dad and Josh are just fucking grilling me over the mistakes I made all day. And you know, that was hard. That fucking,
You know, it
that
only
turned
makes
me
you
off.
better. It makes you want to not do those mistakes.
Yeah.
It makes you think about the mistake before it's going to
Well,
happen.
you don't want to
It's
feel like that again.
Nah, bro. You
Yeah.
feel like shit.
Yeah,
you
you
feel like
do.
a fucking idiot. Like,
Yeah.
I told everyone,
Accountability.
any aspect of any trade,
Yeah.
think about the problem before it's going to happen.
Yeah, correct.
Don't let the problem get to you. Get to
Yeah.
the problem before it gets to
Yeah,
you.
correct.
I tell this with everyone I try and teach. Like, you know, and if you have that sort of mindset and attitude,
Yeah.
you won't have many problems.
Yeah,
I'm telling
correct.
you.
Yeah, you'll do all right.
You know, like, yeah.
Yeah. What about early struggles and like shit jobs, like and long hours when we first started in 2021?
Oh, bro.
It was just me and you.
Yeah,
We
when we
get a
first
four.
started, like, yeah, we took on
18-hour days.
jobs from, like, yeah, the shit jobs we're doing jobs for a car yard. I'm not going to mention names.
No,
but
you don't need to mention
yeah,
names.
we're doing jobs for a car yard and just,
No.
they were just shit. We're doing them cheap and,
Yeah.
you know, obviously
We're going through a lot of consumables.
Yeah, you first start business and
It was good to turn over.
yeah, you're learning, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we're doing these jobs for this car yard really cheap and they
Everything
just
was-
expected everything.
Everything was pearl white.
Yeah,
Everything had to be
man.
plastic welded.
And we're getting paid fuck all for it. We're
Yeah.
using so many consumables because they just wanted things glued. Basically, they wanted everything done how we don't want to do things.
Yeah, yeah.
So we ended up
It was
parting
good,
ways
yeah.
and
It was hard.
yeah.
And then yeah, even just the long hours.
The long hours. When we first started, we were doing 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock at night or
Yeah.
something.
And it was just me and Josh, and I was running the business, and obviously we weren't as busy as what we are now. And we really enjoyed it, just being him and I, because it was pretty cruisy. Like when it was just working, it was definitely really good, just him and I.
Well, there was no mistakes.
No, but the business just scaled and grew, and
Yeah.
you know, we've had the opportunity to buy a second unit, and you can't do that without a team. So
No, you need a team.
yeah, I think, you know, one day if we ever decide to, Josh and I, you know, if we really want to, we can just go back to him and I. There's, you know, we've always got that option, which is really nice. But for now, we've got big goals, and you know, we want to keep pushing. It's early days for us, so yeah.
Yeah.
When did it click that this could be something bigger? I sort of know when, but I'm pretty sure you'll probably have a similar sort of answer.
No, you answer first.
When we were contracting at good old Sid's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I knew that we were going to be working together, but we got the opportunity to contract that.
Through COVID.
Yeah,
That's when the light bulb moment hit.
Yeah, we're doing contracts for Sid's, and Sid was really good. He let us do our own work, so we could bring our own work through there, and we gave him a percentage of the jobs, and it was vice versa. We were doing work for him, and he'd give us a percentage of the jobs. And through COVID, he got quiet,
Yeah.
and we got busy. And then you know, a few of our really good customers we've mentioned before that they sort of pushed us to take the leap, and a few other businesses that we work with, and
Yeah.
and when we sort of seen it, we were sort of turning over some decent coin that could, you know, fund the business. That's when we decided, yeah, let's fucking do it.
Yeah. That's when
And that was 2020 when we
Yeah.
made that decision.
Yeah, we'll turning over what we could in like working at someone else's shop.
Yeah.
We're turning over what we could have, you know,
Yeah.
to run a shop. So
Even though we still didn't know what the overheads would be to run a shop,
Yeah.
I still had a shock once I knew how much paint was worth. But
Oh yeah, paint's expensive. Paint's very expensive.
yeah,
Very
when you use
expensive.
good paint anyway.
Yeah, when you use premium paint, you can go
Yeah.
buy crap paint and it'll fade within 6 to 8 months. And
yeah,
oh, this guy down the street does my job cheaper, but your car's not going to last.
yeah. You look at my car; it's been painted. It'll be 12 years in July,
Yeah.
and it's
It's preparation too. It's
Yeah.
not just the paint. It's the
Yeah,
preparation as
preparation's
well.
big.
Preparation is the like key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the hardest lesson you learned early on in your career or in business, or whatever you want to sort of touch on?
The hardest lesson I learnt.
You want me to answer?
Yeah, that's a hard question. I've got to think about that one.
For me, it was not being afraid to make decisions, fast decisions, and not being afraid to spend money on where you need to spend money. Because if you're investing in the right things, like I said before, I'm very intuitive. If you're investing in the right things and investing in the right people, it'll come back. So for me, it was just not being afraid to make decisions, and just really map things out, make the decision, make it fast. If you're gonna fail quick. Don't fail for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Fail quick and move on to the next thing. So that's the biggest thing that I sort of learnt early on.
Yeah, I think the hardest lesson I learnt was I can't do it all myself. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I've got to sort of let go a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't.
You're getting better.
Yeah, I'm still trying. Like, it's hard because I'm
Yeah.
so fussy. Like, you know, I've got to let go. I've got to let other people do their thing in our business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it all
No.
because it's just it's gotten to the point
And
where
it's hard
too
as a
big.
business owner because you see things that like you know that if you did it, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So it's hard, but you just gotta.
That's
you
the
just
nature
gotta
of the
manage it.
beast, I guess,
You
of
just gotta
running.
manage it.
Every business owner goes through that. Yeah.
I know what the answer's going to be for this. Was there nearly a moment where you gave it away? Or I'd say...
Plenty of times.
Nearly 100 moments?
Plenty of times. Plenty of times.
plenty of times
Look,
for both of us.
when I was working at these other shops when they do the average cost of repair thing, I hated it. Like, I didn't want to do this anymore. Like, I could not deal with doing shit work, giving customers, like I would paint the jobs nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'd paint the cars
course,
nice.
yeah.
But everything under the repairs,
Yeah.
the broken lights, broken this, broken that they're putting back on the cars and
Yeah.
hiding from cars. I couldn't. It just couldn't.
Yeah, it
didn't
didn't
sit
sit
with
well.
me.
Didn't
So
sit
yeah,
well.
heaps of times I wanted to give it away. Even before we started doing this, like
Yeah.
I was tossing up whether to buy a big boat and open a charter business
Yeah, I
because
know.
it just. I thought maybe I'm too fussy for it. Like, it's just
Yeah.
there's not a market for fussy. You know, maybe it's not for me. I'm too
Yeah.
fussy.
No, but there is.
But you know,
Definitely a
it's-
market for it.
There is.
And you can create your own market, which is what we've done, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was plenty of times for me where I gave it away. Many, many times, from start to even recently. You know, in the early days when I first started panel beating and making a lot of mistakes, you know, just, you know, you have those victim mentality thoughts, am I not good enough and this and that, but that's all part of the journey, you know. It creates the character, builds, you know, grit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I've never given it away, to be honest, because yeah, there's been plenty of times where I've wanted to, and times have been really hard, and stress is high, and you know
Oh yeah.
But the positives that I can take out of all that is it's pushed me to be this man that takes positives out of all those negatives and use it to better myself. So
Even when I was an apprentice, like I had big blow-ups with Dad. Like,
fuck, I know.
I walked out multiple times.
Yeah.
You know, I walked out like I came back the same day, but what happened? That to me, it's gone flat.
Device overheated. Screen will turn off. Device overheated.
Is it still working?
Yeah, it's still recording. Oh, screen's gonna turn off, but it's still recording.
Still recording?
Cool. Yeah. Alright, little discrepancy there. The fucking camera is overheating because it's that hot, even though we've got the aircon cranking.
Yeah, it's hot today, bro.
Yeah, we're just touching on where there was a moment where we sort of nearly gave it away, but yeah, moving forward, me and you, different strengths, you know. Josh, what do you think my strengths are? I'll tell you what your strengths are. I know what your strengths are, and you can tell me what your strengths are.
Well, your strengths are like, you bring calmness to the workshop. You're a good leader. You're an honest person. You know, you're a great panel beater. Your panel beating's second to none. You're a great all-rounder. You've got your strengths in every section of the workshop. Obviously not the paint shop because you're not a painter.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're a great leader. Your biggest strength is people like working with you. People like working for you because you like to treat people right.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit, you know, but
yeah, you're still the same, but you just express it differently.
Yeah.
And you know, your strengths, obviously, his paintwork is the reason why we have the reputation we do. It's just, you're not going to find any better. So, but his perfectionism, his accountability to keep everyone accountable. I'd say your patience, but it's your patience with your craft. You're not very patient with like other things, but you're very patient with your craft. You know, you don't care how long it takes to get things done to have a perfect job. And you know, I think your work ethic is second to none. Is just fucking incredible, and you know, you make people feel special with the work you do. Like, you really make us and the boys feel like we're doing something special, because I know we are, but it's the final product that everyone sees, and that's what gets the raps. And it's nice for the team to be a part of that, to have such a good painter painting your jobs. You know, it really gives all the boys a sense of joy and hope and excitement to see these jobs win awards. you know, of just off the back of, you know, not just the panel beating, but the paintwork. Like I said, it's what you see. So yeah, for me, looking on the outside in, it's fucking mad to have someone as a business partner that I can just know the job's gonna get done right. Like, I don't have to worry at all. Like, the paint shop is it's not a thing for me. I don't have to think about the paint shop, and that's, as the business owner, that's one big stress that many panel shop owners will have. You know, so for me, running the business, having you and Dad in the paint shop, I do not have to worry about the paint shop 0%. It's really good. So yeah, they're definitely your strengths. You know, what about our personalities? How we clash and how we work together?
Oh, look, we've got the same sort. Like, we've got the same goal. We're very different people, but we're very alike at the same time. I don't know how you can explain it.
Like I said to you, on paper we're identical.
Yeah, on paper we're identical. We look like, I'm obviously musclier than him. We look a bit different. I'm a bit bigger. You know, he's a bit smaller. I go to the gym, he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. But yeah, on paper we're identical, but like, see, he likes his golf. I like my fishing. Like, he likes to keep his car like a little bit stock. I like going all out, fast cars. Like, we're very different, but we're very similar. Like,
yeah, it's like we're parallel, but like different paths.
Yeah,
but similar.
We balance each other out. Like,
we're definitely yin and yang.
Yeah. Luke controls the panel side, the office side. I don't get involved. He just, obviously, like, people probably don't see me. People don't even know who I am. Like,
they know who you are, especially after the XA video.
Oh, fuck. All these videos are a joke, eh? They're not real.
I probably shouldn't have given him the XA because that was a big one.
These people probably think I'm a fucking dumb cunt.
But to be honest, you did good on the videos. Like when I was in Melbourne that time, and you had to do the video on the Super and the GTR.
Yeah,
I was impressed. It like made me
like someone
rethink.
behind the camera like, doing funny things. I'm all right.
It made me rethink about how I do the videos.
Yeah.
Like I liked what you did, so I've taken what you did and put my spin on it. To be honest, because I was probably a little bit too structured. I wanted to get too much information out.
Loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to do content when you're fucking running
Stressed
off anxiousness and stress and there's shit going on in the panel shop and customers are calling you and you're trying to get jobs repaired.
It's not easy.
But we've got the crew to allow me to spend a little bit of time, once every couple of weeks to do a bit of content, which is really good. And even now we're doing more content behind the scenes, so it's good. Yeah. And I'm still getting work done, which is good. It's been a good week actually.
Has been a good week.
Learning to stay in our own lanes.
Yeah, well,
we've done that. Yeah,
like I said, like I let you stay.
Yeah.
I let you do all the office. I don't even ask what cars are coming in. I just see them turn up and I just do them.
He doesn't.
Like Luke
he doesn't know what's coming in.
I honestly don't ask me about what's booked in or what. I wouldn't have a clue. Luke, I stay in my lane. I'm in the paint shop.
Yeah.
Luke organises that because if I get involved, then if I tell a customer one thing, he tells the customer another thing. Yeah. There's gonna be problems.
Yeah.
Just he does his thing, I do my thing. At the end of the day, we converse. Yeah. In the mornings, we have our meetings, but we stay in our lane. I don't get involved in your things, or sometimes I want,
with the panel beating.
Yeah, like I want to go over the work.
Of course, yeah.
Obviously,
that's quality control.
That's quality control, but I don't get in your way. You don't get in my way. Yeah. And it works. Yeah.
No, it does work.
It works.
What's one thing that you're better at than me?
What am I better at than you?
Yeah, aside from painting cars.
I thought you were lifting weights.
I've got videos of you, cuz.
One thing I'm better than you. Fuck. I'm probably more naturally gifted than you, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Even like just growing up, sports, anything like I've got more of a natural where you've got to really work for it.
You were very good. You were very good at everything you did, and still are.
Yeah.
It's just whether you decide to be or not.
Yeah, like if I put my mind to it, I'll do it and I'll do it well.
I was a bit of a clumsy kid,
Yeah, Luke used to trip over his own feet.
They used to call me Luke the Fluke, but trip over my feet. Fuck off, cunt.
My Pee-wee 50, the Pee-wee 50 I mentioned that I was riding in my dad's workshop, he broke it. He stacked it that many times.
So this is where we're different, right? When it comes to being a rat bag on motorbikes and cars, that's me. I'm not afraid to fail. Where Josh is more clinical with what he does.
I think before the problem happens,
I just have fun. If I fuck up, I fuck up. We move on. I fucked up heaps. Let's not get into that, huh?
Nah, I don't think
so. Let's not get into that. But
I'm
not afraid to fail, like I said before, and sometimes it's been a bit of an issue where...
Yeah, what about you? What are you better than me?
Staying calm, under pressure.
Yeah.
I think
that's number one. Yeah.
And thinking logically.
Yeah, I stress out, and I do say things that I don't mean when I'm stressed out.
Yeah,
which I'm open, like I'm honest about. Like, I don't hide it.
And that's one thing that we've worked on a lot this year, and especially within me. I know who he is. I've accepted him for who he is, and instead of me resenting him for when these things are brought up, I just say, "Hey, bro, I don't appreciate that," and I try my best now. It's taken years. It's taken fucking a lot of years. 30 years it's taken. But now,
30 years.
I know who my brother is. I'm not going to try and change my brother. It's about managing emotions and communication. And if I feel like I'm going to react in a way that's not going to get any positive out of him, we will walk away. We try to walk away. Sometimes we follow each other. Until we get our point across.
Sometimes we follow each other.
But we try our best. It's gotten,
We're brothers. Like, brothers punch on. Brothers argue. Brothers... Anyone that's got a brother will know.
Yeah.
Just imagine that and running a business.
Running a business, fuck.
With all the pressure, like...
Yeah.
Audio battery level 100%.
No, I've been having technical difficulties. It's that hot. We've even got the aircon on, and the DJI is overheating. So we'll sort of pick up from sort of where we left off. What's one thing I've helped you improve?
You've helped me improve to stay calm. Like, you've taught me calmness. Like, you've taught me how to just trust the process and just let people do their thing, because I'm a very You know what I'm like? I like to control things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've taught me how to stay calm is the main one. You've taught me how to try and be a better leader, I guess. Like, you know,
Lead not just through your actions, but
yeah,
through your words.
yeah.
'Cause
Like,
you do lead through your actions.
yeah, you've taught me try and use my words better.
Yeah. Selective.
Yeah, you just taught me how to be a overall nicer person because
Yeah.
you know I can be a little bit
Blunt.
blunt, and that's
Yeah.
just the way I was raised. Like,
Dad's
you know,
Dad's very blunt, but
Yeah.
Dad's also got that side of me too.
Yeah, yeah.
He's very empathetic, but when it comes to business, he's not. He's just
Yeah.
fucking straight to the point.
but yeah, I'd say that's the main thing you taught me, bro. Like to just try and be a better person
Yeah.
all around.
You've definitely taught me how to be a hard worker, not just Dad, but you've showed me how to be a hard worker. You've also showed me how to save money in the early days when I was young and I was trying to follow your path and buy a house at a young age, and I come to you for advice on how to save money, and I still remember you telling me, you know, just don't go and buy drinks from the servo. You know, they're triple the price of what they are at Woolworths and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Be prepared for things, you know,
Yeah.
pack your own lunch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then in regards to the business, you helped me become a better panel beater by constantly keeping me accountable and showing me such a high standard to keep my work to. You know, you really pushed and pushed and pushed, and you know, you knew one day that we were going to be doing this, and you didn't want to be in business with someone that wasn't up to your standard, and
No.
I knew that. And I talk about it in one of my videos that I've done a couple weeks ago about how in the early days I had to push really hard to catch up to your level of quality in such a short time because you were already 3-4 years ahead of me.
Yeah, and you did.
Yeah, you definitely taught me how to be a better panel beater. You taught me how to be accountable, have a high standard, and you taught me about saying no to jobs that we don't want to do. Don't be
Yeah,
afraid.
yeah, yeah.
To say no to jobs that don't align with our values. So, and that's one thing I've done. You know, if you, as a business owner, it's very easy to say yes to everything.
Yeah.
And I'll give you an example. Like you say yes to like a driving customer that's got a shit job and you help them out, and it's not really worth your time. But then he keeps coming back for the same sort of shit, and then he brings his mates, and it's just like, all right, this is not good for business. Whereas we say yes to the jobs that we want to do, and we say no to the jobs that we don't want to do, and it's a snowball effect. Because if you start doing shit work, that's all you're going to do, shit work. If you start doing high quality work with high quality customers, you're going to get high quality work and high quality customers. So,
Correct.
yeah, that's definitely one thing that you've helped me out with.
It's good.
Life outside of business, what are you into? Aside from fishing, which we spoke about.
Fast cars, bro.
Yeah.
I'm building my GDR at the moment. I'm into fast cars. I like roll racing.
Yeah.
I used to like circuit racing, but I'm not into that as much anymore.
Yeah.
I like fast cars. You know, I like boating.
Yeah.
I like fishing.
Yeah.
Spending time with my wife and my kids. But yeah, like
Soccer, when we play.
yeah. Well, look, back when I was younger, soccer was my number one thing.
Yeah.
Like it was soccer and nothing. Now, I don't really care for soccer. Like
Yeah.
I follow.
I don't watch
I actually
soccer.
went to a game for the first time
Yeah, when I watched
last
Dukey,
night. I watched a friend that I used to play with, Mitchell Duke.
Yeah.
I only go to support him.
Yeah,
Like
of course, yeah.
whichever team he goes to, I support.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Like
Yeah.
I couldn't care less for anything else. Like
I agree.
because I know him. We sort of grew up with him.
Yeah.
We were young, and I support him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
but
we've
I'm
got
not really
still got a
into
few
the
mates that
soccer.
play.
Like, I'll go and support him.
Yeah.
Now he's playing at MacArthur. I'll go to all the
Yeah,
games
it's nice and local.
just to watch him play.
I've earned a top fan badge on our Facebook since he's joined.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just fishing, fast cars, and just spending time with my wife and kids in my pool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely water activities you're into.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Being on the water is that's my, what would you say, like my outlet.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
What
like
about you?
me. Everyone knows I train 6 to 7 times a week, so definitely gym.
Doesn't look like it.
I fucking love the gym. The gym, I've just built this relationship with it where
It's good.
it's I don't know. I've just built this relationship with the gym where I love being there. I love training. You know, there's times where it's hard, but yeah,
Yeah, you train hard. I've been with you. You train hard.
I've built this really good relationship with training and the gym, but I still love playing soccer. I don't play as often. If someone asks me to play like a local comp, I'll play like a 7-a-side or something like that.
We've
So,
done some soccer.
yeah, over 35s.
Yeah.
Playing over 35s and got 1994 tattooed on my neck.
Yeah, that was,
But,
there was just a bit of a mishap there.
But that's all right. But yeah, that was good. I really enjoy playing 7-a-side summer soccer because I'm still fit. I would still love to play.
Yeah, I still like playing too.
Yeah, but essentially just spending time with my two kids, my wife. I love driving my Evo. I love riding my bike. I like playing golf and catching up with my closest mates. You know, I value relationships a lot. You know, my best mate lives in America, and I've got a few other best mates that live here, and I don't really get to talk to them a lot. But when I do, it's very, you know, it's very good because I value those friendships. And my wife and I, before we had kids, we used to love going to the movies. But yeah, something that we'll try and do a little bit more often if we get a chance to have our kids, you know, get looked after, and I'll get to take her out on a movie night. And we wouldn't know, but I love to eat. I love eating, so I love going out for dinners and stuff like that, and really enjoying my food and my dessert. So yeah, cars you love and your dream build. What's your favourite car?
Look, I don't really have a favourite. Like my dream build, right? I'm building my 32 GTR right now,
Yeah.
like into 1,000
You
horse.
consider that a dream
That's
build?
like my dream build.
Yeah,
What I would love to own one day, which, you know, I don't know if it'll ever happen, but it's a dream. I'd love to have a Lamborghini Huracan.
yeah,
But yeah, that and the GTR, that's my two, like,
yeah.
that's it for me,
Yeah,
you
nice.
know?
Yeah.
What about you?
My favourite car is the Ferrari F40, but I call that an unattainable dream. So like I know that's just unrealistic, and I love McLarens. So they're my favourite cars, but I've come to realise that an attainable dream is probably a GT3 RS that I think is something that I can do, and that's sort of on par with your Lambo. So I definitely think that we can both achieve that. You know, we're only in our early 30s, so I think we can both achieve that. And dream build, I'm not really interested in building cars, to be honest. I don't care for a built car. I like to have a good relationship with my cars. I can turn the car on and it's not a relationship where something goes wrong and it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because I've had that relationship with my car, with my Evo in the early days, and it turned me off. So it's something that I don't want to overbuild a car because I don't like the maintenance. I'm not a fan of constantly maintaining something where you do, like you're right in that, like with your boats and stuff, it's constantly maintaining. Where the thing I'm constantly maintaining is my physique. So I put all my eggs in that basket. So when it comes to cars and all that other stuff, I don't want to think about it. I just want to turn it on. I want to drive it, and you know, relatively low maintenance. That's what I like. So yeah. What about family life and becoming a dad? How did that change things for you? Did it change your mindset? Did it make you want to work harder? Did it, you know?
Becoming a dad, you know, like, obviously, it changes you. You can't say it doesn't change you. It changes you. It makes you, like, when you come home from work and you see your son or your daughter running up to you and giving you a big hug, like, that is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah,
like when you're driving home, you can't walk in that
and
door.
then banging at the door.
Yeah, like it's the best feeling in the world. Like,
yeah.
It motivates you to succeed.
Yeah.
Like, I was motivated before.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm always motivated. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't take much to motivate me, but having kids, like, I want to everyone knows the cost of living and how hard things are today.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll fucking bust my ass to set those kids up. You know what I mean?
Well, that's something you got to remind yourself on a daily when
Yeah,
times are tough. You know?
yeah.
I think that's a really good point that you made. Is when times do get tough, it's nice to remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's something that I try and do with you. Is when times are tough, is remind ourselves of what we're doing and why we're doing it. But yeah, becoming a dad, it definitely brought out a whole new side of me, a sense of responsibility, a sense of purpose. Like Josh said, when you see their faces when you pull up home, it's the best thing ever. You know, we just got a photo shoot done with Frankie, our newborn, and Mars, and seeing them in the photo, it just, how can that not light up your day on the darkest of days?
I've got pictures of my kids in my paint shop.
Yeah.
When I'm, you know, stressed or whatever, I go in my paint room and I try and look at, you know, my kids to sort of, you know, pick me up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's the best. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling anyone could go through.
No, I love being
not
a dad.
easy.
It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But I always say it's the best job in the world.
Yeah.
So, and being a dad, you can sort of relate it to business in a sense that it's the most purposeful thing you'll ever do, but definitely the hardest thing you'll ever do. So I think that, yeah.
And in saying that, like, I just want to throw it out there. It's irrelevant, but we've got the best dad in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
mum and dad.
We got the best parents. Like,
Yeah.
our parents have done whatever we will try and do for our kids. Our parents have done for us tenfold.
Yeah.
And
We've had a very fortunate upbringing, and not to say that my parents were wealthy, but my parents sacrificed time, and time is better than money.
Yeah.
They sacrificed time and money.
Dad didn't buy cars, didn't buy jet skis, Dad made sure we had the best soccer boots.
Yeah.
We had overseas holidays, overseas soccer camps.
Yeah.
Everything we needed,
Yeah.
we had.
Yeah.
Everything was for. He worked for us.
Yeah, literally.
You know? Same with Mum.
Yeah.
They travelled around all over freaking New South Wales for soccer for us.
Yeah, we used to go to
know?
Orange and Bathurst and parks and play competitions,
Everywhere.
and it was the
Everywhere.
best. So it was the best. We've got the best memories of spending time with our family, and the older we got, the more we realised.
The
and
more
still
you
to this
appreciate
day,
it.
Yeah, you know, because you put yourself in their position, and fuck, man, what they did.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Not many parents did. A lot of my closest friends would tag along with us, you know, and
They'd come over, eat dinner at our house. Mum will have dinner for all the kids, all Luke's friends, and whoever. Dad would take the soccer training.
Yeah. They literally revolved their whole life around us and our soccer, and really gave us the best opportunity to
Their
be
whole
successful.
life was to make us, try and give us the best possibility to succeed
In whatever we wanted to do.
Yeah, and still to this day, Dad works for us. Like,
He
let's
busts
be
his
real,
ass.
he doesn't get paid what he should be getting paid because it's hard.
Yeah.
But he works here, busts his ass. You know, he's here to help his kids.
Yeah, and he's just
and that's what I want to do for my kids.
Yeah, and we will. We will do that for our kids.
Yeah.
How did priorities change for you over time? Of like, for example, of starting the business as opposed to now. Have priorities changed for you much?
Priorities, no, bro. Like, quality is maximum. Then really, no, not. I don't know. Like, it's things haven't really like.
I don't think so.
No.
I just think it's we're trying to manage time better.
Yeah, and staff. We've got more staff. Like, we're trying to manage more staff.
Yeah, so we're trying to prioritise quality control and keeping the team accountable and having better communication.
Well, where it was just me and you, like, there was no...
We didn't have to talk.
The quality control was, we knew that we would do the job perfect.
Yeah.
Now, like, we've got other people working with us. We've got to go over everything. So the priorities from before, there was no quality control because the quality was perfect because we were doing the job. I still paint, 99, 98% of the job?
98.
95.
90.
Yeah. Like, I still paint majority, so I know they're going to be perfect, but, we still got to quality control everything. Panel beating, my other painter, Joey, he had a great week this week. He's doing really good. He's improved.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. He's done good. He had a really good week. It's a big year for him.
Yeah.
And what about, like, enjoying quiet time and structure, and what's your routine? Tell me your routine.
My routine is when the weather's good, I go fishing.
Alex will like that one.
Nah, my routine. What do you mean on a daily basis?
Yeah,
bro,
so
like,
just give me an example. When you get up,
bro, it's the same shit every day. So I get up in the morning, 5:20, brush my teeth, spray my deodorant, and I'm out the door.
Your morning routine.
I'm out the door. I'm at
He's
work.
not the definition of a CEO morning routine.
I'm at work at 10 to 6.
But he gets the job done.
5 to 6 every morning.
That's where we're different. Like, we're totally different. Like, he'll wake up, brush his teeth, and fuck off.
Out. Yeah.
I get up an hour and a half before I gotta go. And I've got this whole fucking thing that I do,
Yeah.
We're totally different, but we get the same results. So,
so I'll get,
it's funny.
We'll do our work about 6 o'clock to 4:30, whatever it is. Then I'll go home. My wife, she's working full time again now because she's not. The kids are at daycare and school now, so she'll get home a little bit after me, and then she'll cook.
Oh, she's getting home after you, is she?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. She'll cook. We'll have dinner.
Well, she's got a very good job.
Yeah, she's got a great job. We'll have dinner, we'll shower the kids. Then we sit down together for about half an hour, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
put the kids to bed.
Yeah.
She'll put Leo to bed, I'll put Mateo to bed.
Yeah.
That's about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It takes about half an hour for them to both fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then we spend about 45 minutes to an hour together every night in bed watching TV, and then
Nice, yeah.
it's the same routine every day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just the same shit every day. And weekends, if the weather's good,
Yeah.
like I said, I'll take the
Yeah,
kids out on the
beach or
boat.
yeah.
The boat is my kids love fishing now.
Yeah, it's
You
good.
know?
Yeah.
So if the
After
weather's
that
good,
holiday.
we're going out. So
Yeah.
it just depends on the weather. Or we go in the pool. We got the pool. We go swimming in
Yeah.
the pool. So that's our routine.
Yeah, my
What about yours?
routine's very similar. Most people obviously know my routine. I've shared it. But yeah, I get up at 3. I'm at the gym by 4:15. I'm at work by 6, and then I get home. So on a good day, I'm home before 5. I'm home most days 5:30. Could be 6. And then yeah, for me, I'm working on that. I'm trying to be home earlier, which will allow me to get more sleep, which will allow me to spend more time with my wife. So I'm just really trying to work on a lot at the moment. I'm working on multiple things. I'm working on this business. I'm working on the Bodyworks and Beyond stuff. I'm working on a mindset mentorship. I'm working on the website. You know, I've got a lot
There's
on
a
my
lot.
plate at the moment.
There's a
You
lot.
know, I'm constantly trying to do content, YouTube, Instagram.
People don't realise how much you've got to do in this sort of business. Like he's got to deal with insurance
Just this business itself. Yeah.
insurance companies,
Yeah.
assessors,
Yeah.
customers, parts, workers. Like there's just you can rattle.
So I essentially will spend, depending on what I've got on, but I try to be back. So from 6 a.m., 6 to 6:30, we unload the shop. At 7 a.m., we have our workshop meeting. I'm back in the office. I'm hopefully only in here for an hour and a half, depending on how much I've got to do. And then I'm back in the office at 3 p.m. and back doing admin till 4:30, 5 o'clock, depending on how much I've got on. And like even just for me, like resetting from going from tradesman to this,
It's not easy.
it's like I got to come up here and just sit and just take a breath sometimes. And you really like, and now I'm going to start doing breath work, but like I've learnt that I've got to like decompress from the day. Like it's just boom, boom, boom all day. Phone's going mental. Boys are after me. I'm getting work done. I'm working fast and hard. You know, customers are constantly rocking up. Josh or my dad or the boys are constantly wanting answers for things and very overstimulating. But like again, I said earlier, it's pushed me to deal with it all and really hold a sense of calm. Because
I don't think many people could do what you do, eh?
honestly, it's fucking hard, bro.
Because people think, I know that like people think their businesses are like hard or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think people
This,
could do what you
I
do.
always say, like the panel shop industry, owning these businesses, any business coach would look at this business and say, this is a shit business to run. Like as a business perspective, because the profit margins are relatively thin and the amount of hands and time that you need to have some sort of success for profit, you would, as a business coach, you would just say it's not worth it. But, you know, we don't look at it like that. It's our livelihood and it's what we love to do. So I don't think of those things. But yeah, it's very, very demanding on my mind. My physical can handle it. I'm fine physically. It's more so my mind that I've got to really work at it because it's just, it's a lot. Yeah. And then when you try and set boundaries and then people try and cross those boundaries with phone calls and messages and stuff like that, I've gotten really good at learning how to switch off. And, you know, that's going to be my next question. What do you do to switch off?
What do I do? I like to eat. I like to eat like comfort foods.
Yeah, we all do, bro.
I like to
we all
eat.
do.
I like to sometimes I just scroll on my phone.
Yeah.
It's
just like doomless scroll.
This is when I'm at
Just
home,
switch
not
off,
at work.
obviously.
Just doomless there, just scroll, just have a look.
Yeah.
And obviously
YouTube.
I'm always like wanting to better myself in my craft but yeah, when to switch off, I like to kick back on the lounge, put some music on, my kids start dancing, that's my
have
switch
dance
off.
parties at home.
We have dance parties in the lounge room.
That's a beautiful thing about being a dad. You can switch off from this side of the world and just focus on being a dad.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I've loved most about being a dad. Things I do to switch off is I honestly, I've built a relationship where I don't switch off. I'm always on. I'm comfortable with it. So, yeah, I don't necessarily, there is times where I need to switch off, but I'd say 80 to 90% of the time, I do not switch off. I'm constantly on. But it's just a matter of setting boundaries and putting my phone down, putting my work phone down and not looking at work-related things. But yeah, my hobbies of being into the gym is what helps me switch off. I like watching bodybuilding videos, spending time with my son and my daughter and my wife, going for walks, playing golf, riding my bike. They all help at switching off. But yeah, I've built a relationship with it where I feel like I actually don't switch off. I'm always constantly on because, like I said to you, I'm always trying to build a business or whatever, or build the Bodyworks and beyond, or build my mindset and mental.
You've always got something on the go.
But like, I'll give you an example. On Friday, I was very overstimulated Friday afternoon. I didn't leave here. Angelo's part came at like 4:15. I had to put it on, and I didn't leave here till 4:30. I got home at quarter to 5, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna switch off. I told myself I'm gonna switch off. So I got home. I had a shower straight away because I was covered in bog dust and stuff. And Rachel was feeding Frankie on the bed, and I went and laid down on the bed. And Mars came in, and I left my phone in the lounge room, and I just cuddled my daughter, cuddled my son. We're in there for about 45 minutes, and
it's the best.
It was fucking so nice. Like I felt refreshed.
Yeah,
I felt really refreshed.
You need that sometimes, bro. You need to try and switch off. You can't. You burn yourself out, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking burn out.
No, definitely not.
When we're on this for a long run, not a short run.
No, and the good thing now is I can catch myself when I do feel like I need to switch off, and even on Wednesday I felt pretty overstimulated, and I came home and I took Mars outside, and I like to take my shoes and socks off and just get grounded with the earth, and I let Mars play on his slide. And to be honest with you, I just shut my eyes for 15 minutes and I just laid in the sun on the grass and just shut my eyes, and Mars was just playing, and that's sort of what I do to switch off. So yeah,
you need to learn to switch off sometimes.
What do you enjoy now that you never thought you would?
What do I enjoy now that I never thought I would? Bro, I don't know. What do I enjoy now that I never thought I would?
It's a hard one. For me, it's just golf. I never thought I'd enjoy golf, but I love golf.
Yeah, that's an easy one for you, because I could answer that for you.
Yeah.
But for me, I've always been into fishing.
Yeah.
I like the same stuff, you know, all my life sort of thing. I haven't really.
You haven't ventured out too much in that respect.
No.
Yeah, you've got what you like, and you stuck at it.
I took my son to that soccer game last night to watch Mitchell.
Yeah.
And like, I really enjoyed that.
The atmosphere,
so like, not the atmosphere, watching Mateo. Mateo loved it.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed watching Mateo watching the game. So like, he wants to go again. So like, this might be a new thing that I might start to enjoy.
I actually wanted to go last night, but I've just with Rachel and the newborn, I can't really do much right now.
Yeah, so he loved it. Like he was having a ball. So
yeah, I've seen the videos.
It was just me and him, and you know.
He did spill that Slurpee.
Did he?
I was watching the video because the water wasn't there, and then
he spills everything.
But that was funny.
He spilt his ice cream. He had an ice cream. He had a Slurpee. He had chips on a stick.
Oh, good on him.
Mate, he was enjoying it.
What about, I got it off topic, Mateo stayed at my house the other night because Mum's been staying over to help with my son, because my wife can't pick up my son after he's had his sleep because she had the C-section, so I'm already at work by then. And Mum's sending me photos of him at your house, and he's like flexing in the mirror and doing six packs and this and that.
What have you done?
I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I swear to God.
But even today, feel my muscles, Dad. What the fuck have you done?
I even messaged Mum. I go, they're going to think I was fucking brainwashing him.
The kid's going to be... I swear to God.
You asked Rachel and Mum. I was literally in the fucking kitchen making my yoga bowl.
I'm brainwashing him.
We're watching YouTube, right? And I put it on Rachel's YouTube. My YouTube is full of bodybuilding. So I didn't even put it on my YouTube because, to be honest, I didn't want it to stuff around with my algorithm. But I put it on Rachel's YouTube because we watch Mickey Mouse with Mars and whatever. And I put on like GTRs and Red Bull Racing, and he was watching all that. I know this is what you watch at home. So we're watching that, and so I went into the fucking kitchen and making my yoga bowl. And all of a sudden I hear Mateo go, he's so big. I'm like, what are they talking about? And I just hear, yeah, buddy, lightweight, baby. And for anyone that knows bodybuilding, Ronnie Coleman, that's classic Ronnie Coleman. I come out, I go, what the hell are you watching?
I got a video of him today.
And they're going, oh, Mateo wanted to watch this. Okay, he wanted to watch Ronnie Coleman. Yeah.
What the?
That's the one Mum showed me.
Seriously? in the window.
And then Mateo's doing sit-ups at my house and doing push-ups, and
You've obviously brainwashed him.
I fucking didn't say anything.
The kid's never done a push-up or a sit-up in his life.
Okay, how do you know to do a sit-up or push-up? I'm sure he's seen you do it
Oh, well,
when you do your little health kick.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I did not brainwash your son. I'm brainwashing Mars, but I didn't brainwash Mateo.
Well,
So
maybe
you
Mars
just-
brainwashed him.
Yeah. What
Minion language.
does a perfect day outside of work look like for you?
Catching a marlin, bro. Nah, perfect day outside of work.
Jess is gonna like that answer.
Perfect day outside of work. There can be two perfect days. There can be the time spent with my family on the boat, fishing, or it can be out catching marlin,
Yeah.
kingies with another, someone else or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my perfect day is being out on the water,
Yeah.
either with my family
Yeah.
or anyone else fishing. I just want to fish. That's
Yeah.
all I want to do.
Yeah, nice. My perfect
But
day
yeah.
outside of work involves a lot of things. So I would wake up at 3 a.m. to go to the gym. I would have breakfast with my family. I'd play a round of golf. I'd go for a motorbike ride.
Fuck it up.
Maybe go back to the gym. Then take my family out for lunch. And then maybe take him out to the beach. And then spend pretty much a night with my family watching movies and, with my closest friends and stuff like that. So that would be like my ideal perfect day, is a bit of everything. You know?
Yeah.
I like to do that. People that know me know that that's how I live my life. Like, I like to do a bit of everything. But having a young family, it's got to be more family orientated than anything else.
Yeah,
Because,
that's right.
that's you're a dad leading children into this world. So
Yeah.
more than anything is, spend quality time with my family. And even for me, 3 weeks off that we just had,
Bro,
I didn't do anything.
I had plenty of perfect days on that 3 weeks
Yeah,
off.
see, I had perfect days, but they were different perfect days, and they
Yeah.
were perfect days that I never thought I'd have, and that's creating a routine within the new baby bubble of having
Yeah,
a
of course.
newborn baby, spending quality time with my son, building a relationship with him, and just making the most out of the situation that I'm dealt with. But yeah,
We spent a lot of time fishing with the kids on the holidays and my wife, and
yeah,
those are perfect days for me. It's a bit stressful for Jess because she's got to watch Leo because he's a
Yeah.
bit of a loony bin. But I'm just in my element, bro. I'm in this is,
no, you can see that.
I'm so happy. So,
Yeah.
that's my perfect day. Just being with my family on the boat.
Yeah, and our core values and standard, like just moving forward, like our pride in our workmanship. We do things once, we do it properly.
Yeah, 100%.
Clean workshop, clean mindset. That's one thing that we're really trying to work on this year, is keep the workshop clean.
Yeah,
it's hard with a lot of boys.
Yeah, that's a
and,
big goal of mine. I want the shop clean.
yeah, being super busy. So now that I'm on the floor more often throughout the day, I'm
pick up on
starting
it.
to see things now. So it's been good. This week's been good for me. I'm starting to allow myself to see a little bit more of what's going on within my business on the floor. So it's good, and it's nothing bad, but it's just, for example, I just see a lot of latex gloves laying around on the floor. Like, what the fuck are they doing on the floor? Put them in the bin.
Yeah.
Like, but, tell the boys, and just hopefully they do it. So just little things like that.
Yeah, masking tape rolls.
Yeah.
It's good when you're down there because it keeps everyone accountable.
Yeah, it does.
When you're up here, like, the boys do their work, but
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah. Yeah, people are going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely clean shop, clean mindset. Accountability inside the team is what we just mentioned on.
Yeah.
And why average work isn't acceptable, because it's our name on the work, it's our reputation, and we don't accept anything below that.
No,
So
it's got to be the highest standard, otherwise it's not going out our doors.
yeah,
Or if it's, if the customer wants a shitty job, we'll say no to it. We
yeah,
won't
I've
do
said no to plenty of work.
We won't do it.
Yeah, I've said no to plenty of work, and now Josh and I, the thing that we're working on just between us is our communication, and that's something that, as brothers, we've never really been good at, and I'm sure most brothers would say the same. But that's one thing that we're doing better now, and we want to lead by example to show the staff that we're doing better, which means they're going to be better at communicating as well. So, and the daily meetings are really being good for that, even though we still, the paint shop, want to fucking get in and out. I see he's getting itchy
What?
at my little meetings, but it's all right. It's I get the message
busy,
across.
bro. Yeah.
And just leading by example, especially for the young guys in the workshop. We're we're not just bosses, we're like life mentors to these guys, and we really take that on board and want them to have a successful career and a successful life. So,
yeah, we want to,
yeah.
like our shop is like a family environment.
Yeah.
We're bosses, but the boys will tell you, like, we're like mates.
Yeah.
We're like brothers. We're like dads. Like we try and be as close as possible because we want everyone to be happy and on the same page. If we
Yeah.
succeed, they succeed.
Correct.
We want everyone to build
If the
together.
business has got opportunity to turn over more money, that means we can pay our staff more, you know, and we can do more and stuff like that. So, what's a non-negotiable for you in the shop? Like, what's your biggest non-negotiable?
Quality.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah.
If it's not right, it's not going out. You know me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest non-negotiable in this shop.
Yeah.
It's got to be right. It's got to be perfect. Like, as near perfect as possible. We're humans.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest non-negotiable for me.
Since you said that, like, I agree with that. The other non-negotiable for me would be structure and organisation, especially with the panel beating side of things, because there's so many parts involved on the job.
Yeah.
And even just getting things over to you guys where you guys read the job sheets and don't miss anything and stuff like that. So yeah, just probably structure and organisation within the business is my biggest non-negotiable. Yeah. Would you rather lose money over compromise?
Yeah, I'd prefer to lose money and do the job right than do a shit job and then the guy's going to go down the road and say, oh, Mesiti Bodyworks done that.
Yeah. So
I prefer to...
We've worked that way.
We've done it multiple times.
Yeah, we've done it multiple times.
How many times?
And it's come back tenfold. You know,
on these big builds, all on these big builds, like you lose money.
Yeah.
People think, oh, you don't make money on these big builds.
No, no, you don't.
But we still do the highest standard of work because it's our brand.
We've done massive jobs in the early days, and that's sort of one thing I'm going to touch on. You know, undercharging early on. Like, how many jobs did we do that we did for a third of the price of what we charge now?
Yeah.
But that's the foundation. That's the springboard.
It's part of starting a business.
It's a springboard to go, hey, this is what we can fucking do.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah.
And then when they all start coming back with their mates and stuff, then we can start charging what we actually need to charge. Because in the early days, you know, it's essentially getting your name out there. Yeah. That's what's more important.
It'll show what you can do.
Yeah. And if you're really about it, you will do it. You will get your name out there, and you won't be worried too much about charging top dollar for the job, because you know that you're building something that's going to come back to you, and that's the attitude that we had.
Yeah.
So that's why we definitely undercharged early on, and you know, make sure you don't trust the wrong people, and you learn that in business, and it's just a matter of doing business. And if business doesn't work out between certain businesses, that's okay. It doesn't have to be any bad blood, like we said earlier on. Things just didn't work out, or you know, our values didn't align, and that's fine. Yeah. We've never had any arguments with anyone we've done business with, you know. So you know, we can take pride in that, and we just move on and go in a different direction, and everyone does their thing.
Yeah.
Definitely learning when to say no. We spoke about that earlier. That's definitely, you know, I think the camera's fucking...
Check.
No, it's still recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell my younger self? I'd tell my younger self... I don't know. You go first. I don't even think about that.
What would I tell my younger self? I would tell my younger self to trust your intuition and go with the flow, and you know, just really trust the process, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, or don't be afraid to go head on in things and give it a go, you know. Yeah.
I'd probably tell my younger self, try to enjoy the moment more. Because I don't really...
You're always looking for for more, because you're so driven.
Enjoy the moment. Like if even with your family or whatever, like business, whatever, just enjoy that moment. Like, because for the last 15, 20 years or so, like I've just ridden the wave. Like everything's a blur for me. I haven't enjoyed the moment. It's just been... I've succeeded here. I need now. What's next? Yeah. What's next? What's next?
Gratitude.
Yeah, like enjoy the moment. You know, that's probably what I would tell my younger self.
Yeah. where Mesiti Bodyworks is headed. Where do you think we're headed?
Where do you think we're headed? I think we're where we need to be. Like, I'd love to, have a freestanding building. Like, I'd love to be headed in a direction where we'd have a big freestanding workshop.
Yeah.
All under the one
Prestige
roof.
workshop.
Like a prestige.
Tiled floors.
Yeah, like a really clean. Yeah.
That's
where
that's what I see.
I'd see Mesiti Bodyworks is headed.
Yeah.
Whether we could afford that is another story.
Or we're willing to make that investment.
Yeah, because it's, sometimes is it really worth it? Like,
yeah, that's right. It might be.
There's
it's just all a look.
Yeah,
it's just all a look. Like, is it a better workshop? Is it a better lifestyle? Is it better business?
Yeah.
I don't know. Only the guys that have done it can answer that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bigger the investment, the bigger the risk, the bigger the fall.
Yeah,
so,
that's right. And we've seen plenty of that.
Yeah, and we've got a comfortable little thing here.
Yeah.
So we've got big goals and big dreams, but we've gotten this far in a short period. So the sky's the limit, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
What sort of legacy do you want to leave for your kids? Obviously, one of the best painters to go around.
Yeah, I want my kids to tell people my dad was the best painter in the country.
Yeah.
My dad was a no compromise worker. He busted his ass for us.
Yeah.
And the reason hopefully they're successful is because my dad laid the foundation.
Yeah, you gave him a springboard. Yeah.
That's the legacy I'd like to leave.
Yeah. My legacy I want to leave is sort of the work that I'm doing with the Bodyworks and Beyond stuff, and that's essentially showing what it takes to be a happy, healthy, masculine man, that communicates well, that doesn't overreact to things. I want to show them that, it takes a lot of work to be this man, but it gives you purpose, I want to show them what sort of man I am now, not just from when they're 20 years old, because, and like for us as young kids, you don't really get to know your parents.
No, we just got pictures.
Yeah, like you don't know what they went through.
No.
You hear stories. So for me, I've been journaling and doing my YouTube content, and that essentially for me is
they can watch that when they grow up.
Yeah, that's me leaving my legacy behind, letting them really get to know who I am as a man. So, and hopefully that when my son's of age, he aspires to be the man that I aspire to be. And I aspire for my daughter to marry a man like that has the same core values of me. So that's the sort of legacy I want to leave, because it's I don't want my son or my daughter, just being lost. I want them to have
give them direction.
Yeah, I want them to have direction.
That's a.
What does success for you mean, like right now? Like what's success defined for you? Is it a big home, a big workshop, a nice car? Is it time? Is it peace?
Right now, success would be, for me, time. Success would be, like, if I could have more time with my family.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I know we bust our ass every day working to try and get there, but, success for me is we've got a good little business going. Like it's success.
It's had some success. Yeah.
Success for me is more time with my family.
I'm in the exact same boat, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely, I definitely want to create more time with my family. I want to create a healthy relationship with this business where we're not, you know the way we feel.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So if we can create a life where we don't feel so stressed all the time because we're doing still a lot of the work. Essentially, that's what success is defined by for me. And I'd love to have a GT3 RS one day.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, so definitely grateful for the journey that we've been on so far. We've come such a long way in such a short time, and we're blessed to have the customers that we have, the friends that we have, the family that we have to support us, and the word of mouth that you guys essentially keep spreading. It's crazy. Like Josh and I, we don't really see it, the success of the business, but a lot of people on the outside in will tell us. And to him and I, we're just two brothers doing our thing and doing good work. You know, we're just honest people. We're not.
Just want to do the right thing by people.
Yeah, like we're not no heroes. We're not anything special. We just really keep ourselves accountable and work hard and do the right thing by people. And by doing the right thing by people, we hope. Battery went dead, but yeah, we're just saying how grateful we are for all the customers that have spread the word and spread our name. So yeah, very blessed
Yeah,
to
we've
have
got great
the support.
customers.
We've got a very big support system that we don't even really know, but we see it. So yeah, very grateful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything else you sort of want to say? You want to wrap it up? Like any final message to the listeners?
Just thank you for everyone for supporting us and bringing your cars to us, and we'll
trusting us.
We'll keep doing what we do, and we won't. There's no compromise in quality, and we'll keep being us and being honest. And I really hope that we can keep doing what we do and be successful and show our kids what we've built.
Yeah, build an empire essentially. My final message is just thank you to everyone that supports our business, supports us individually, supports our families, our closest friends, our closest family, everyone that spreads the word of the brand and the name. Thank you very much. And I know for me, most people will say I'm very hard to get a hold of, and I am. And it's only because I am under the pump. I do have a lot on, and then when I'm at home, I set boundaries so I can be a present husband and father. So if you can respect that, you can respect that. I'm just trying to do the best that I can do, and I'm one man. So that's if you haven't heard from me, shoot me a text, and I'll do the best to get back to you when I can. So that's all I can sort of say about that. And just want to say, this podcast, it's not about hyping us up. It's just essentially about you guys getting to know us as men, as business owners, as brothers, and about our craft, our discipline, our family, and just doing things the right way and the things that we love. So yeah,
that's it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more. Thanks, bro.
Thank you. That was good.